my final start and sits. Now we're gonna get into the final little part of this, and that's gonna be our picks. So obviously this is the inaugural episode, so we don't have any past rankings or anything. So yeah, we're gonna be doing this now. So I'm gonna be writing down these picks. I'm sorry if you hear my keyboard, but I'm just gonna be writing them down. So first, the Thursday night game, and it is the Seahawks versus the Niners. Who do you got in this game?
Seahawks versus Niners.
Yeah.
I am going to take the Seahawks in this game.
Hmm.
I think they'll bounce back.
I think I am not sure. I want to take the Niners. I don't know why, but I just want to. But I feel like it's just wrong not to pick the Seahawks in this game, especially how Colin Kaepernick has played. So I'm going to take the Seahawks. So we both take the Seahawks. So I'm just going to write 2 Hawks. Alright. And then there's Bills versus Jaguars, the London game. London gets to see our very best of football.
Yeah, about that. Can you say those 2 teams again?
The Bills and the Jaguars.
I think the Bills take it.
I'm going to say the Bills take it as well. I think Blake Bortles puts up great numbers, but in the end, his defense just doesn't have the firepower to stop what I think Tyrod Taylor will be back and will be playing great. Next, we have Falcons versus the Titans. Got Devontae Freeman going
Titans.
the third coming of Christ.
I think it's a tough choice, but if Mariota's not healthy, I think the Falcons win.
I think even with Mariota healthy, I just don't think they have a chance here. I don't think the Titans are a very good team. I think they showed flashes. Everyone thought they were going to be better than they are, but I don't think they're very good. And I think the Falcons win this one pretty easily. So, 2 Falcons. Next, Saints versus the Colts. Got Andrew Luck in the Colts going up against Drew Brees and the Saints, or the Aints. Saints coming off a big win, and Colts coming off a surprisingly close loss.
I'll say those again.
It is the Saints versus the Colts.
That's a really close one right there. Saints and Colts. I think the Colts will win.
And to be different, I'm going to say the Saints, so we don't have all the
Saints.
same one. I'm going to take the Saints. They came off a big win, and I don't think the Colts are very good. So I'm just going to take the Saints on that one. Next, we have the Vikings versus the Lions. Vikings coming off an ugly win, and the Lions coming off a surprising one.
I'm actually going to take the Lions in this one.
I'm going to take the Vikings because I have AP on my fantasy team, and I think Bridgewater's going to show us something that he hasn't in the past, so I'm going to take the Vikes here. So you got the Lions, I got the Vikes. So next we have Steelers versus the Chiefs.
The Chiefs and who?
Steelers.
I think the Steelers win.
I'm going to say the
sweet.
Steelers win it too. Now here's a kind of interesting one. We have the Browns going up against the Rams. So the Rams, who seem to only show up in division games, and the Browns, who had a really good week last week.
I'm actually going to go with the Cleveland Browns. I think they're going to go into St. Louis, and I think they can win that game.
All right. So you're going to go with the Browns. I'm going to go with the Browns as well. I feel like they're a lot better team than a lot of people think. So then we have the Texans and the Dolphins.
God, what a trash game. Jesus.
So you have the underwhelming and underperforming Dolphins versus the underwhelming and underperforming Texans.
I'm going to go with the Dolphins because I hate the Texans.
I'm going to go with the Texans because I watched Hard Knocks. That's going to be our best reasons ever.
Yep.
Alright, Next, we have the Jets versus the Patriots.
And I'm going to go with the Patriots.
I'm going to go with the Patriots as well. And then we have the game everyone is looking forward to, the Redskins versus the Buccaneers.
Going Bucks all the way, baby.
I'm going to go Bucks too. With the Bucks play and the thingy thing down in Tampa Bay.
John Gruden got the team off the chain this year because the Glazers won a Super Bowl ring this year. Welcome to the field where the Bucks play.
All right. That's good. That's good. Next, we're going to speed these up a bit. Raiders, Chargers. Who do you have
Chargers.
there? Chargers. Charge. Then we have Cowboys, Giants.
Cowboys, Giants.
Matt Castle, the presumed starting quarterback.
That's a good game. That's a really good game. I'm actually going to go with the Cowboys on this game.
I'm actually going to go with the Cowboys, too. I think Matt Castle gets it done.
Yep.
And the Giants just kind of eh. Next, we have the Eagles versus the Panthers.
And the Panthers, I think, will take it.
I think the Panthers would take it, too. I think the Panthers are a lot better team than a lot of people think. And then there's Ravens versus Cardinals, the Monday night game. I think we both...
I think the Cardinals will go, yeah.
So...
Steve Smith got to go off, though.
That's going to... end this inaugural episode of the P.A.T. podcast. Thank you for watching, and we are out. Or listening. Deuce.